Hello home bosses, welcome to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to explain how you can turn your Would You Rather book into an ebook so that you can earn royalties from selling your paperback, and you can also earn royalties from selling your ebook. Now, normally with low content books, they are not really suitable for ebooks because low content books are usually books that you can write in, and obviously in ebooks you can't write anything. But when it's something like this type of book, like a Would You Rather book or like a children's picture book, they're very easily turned into ebooks, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, the first thing we're going to need is a program called Kindle Create. It's a free program, but you do have to download it to your computer. So the first thing you need to do is to go on Google and just type in Kindle Create download. And once you get the results, you want to go on to this second one here, Kindle Create, creating a professional quality ebook. You click on there. And now you have to choose download for PC if you have a PC, or download for Mac. And then once you have downloaded this program, we can start making our ebook. With paperback books, you know, you have to upload a PDF for your interior and for your cover. But with ebooks, it's a different format. You can't use your PDFs. And also the cover is different, because if you imagine a paperback has a front and a back cover. But for ebooks, we only really need a front cover. There's no back. So the sizes are different. And to get the right size, the best way to do that is to really go to Tangent Templates. And I know Tangent Templates is not free. I don't really know any other way to do it. If I show you how to do it on Tangent Templates, and if you have Tangent Templates, then that makes it so much easier. But if you haven't got Tangent Templates, I'm sure there's another way to convert the sizes for the cover. It's just that I haven't looked into that, but let's see how we do it on Tangent Templates, which is the easiest way to do it. So on Tangent Templates, we put in our size, and our book was 6 by 9. We had 100 pages for our book, although this doesn't really matter so much for the ebook because, like I said, the cover is very different. We only need a front cover. But let's just type that in to get the sizes. So then we press continue, and normally we use these sizes here, or we can use these ones. And also we use these ones if we're making our cover in Canva. Now, because we only need the front cover, and it's like half a cover, we want to use this one here for KDP Cover Creator Half Cover Use Pixels. Now, that is different to our cover for our paperback book, because if you remember, for that we always have to use inches, which is this one here. For ebooks, it's different. We have to use pixels. So now we know that our size has to be 1875 pixels by 2775. So let's put that into Canva. Once we're on canva.com, we go to create a design, custom dimensions. We leave it on pixels, and we type in the pixels that we were told on Tangent Templates, which was, let's have a look if I can find it, 1875. So that's 1875, and the height was 2775. 2775. We click on create a new design, and this is now the size we need for our ebook cover. And now we have the size for our cover. We need to go back to our cover design. This was our cover for our Would You Rather book that we made in the previous videos. And what we do now is we have to download this cover or this design, but not as a PDF. We download it as a JPEG. So we push the quality up to 100%. And then basically we download this as a JPEG. Once we've downloaded it as a JPEG, we then upload it again onto Canva. And I'll show you why that is. So I've uploaded it onto Canva. And now we go back to our cover size. We go on to Uploads. And then we take the cover that we uploaded as a JPEG. And we make it fit our design. But now what we do is we don't need the back cover. So we just take this all the way to roughly half of it. And then we make this fit our cover. So it's probably, this is probably now the right size. Yep. So basically, I know it's a bit of a funny process, but this is the easiest way I can think of to make the front cover for your ebook. There's probably another way to do it, but for me, this is the quickest way. And now we can save this. We download it, and that will be the cover. We download it as a JPEG again, not as a PDF. And this will be our cover for our ebook. So save this on your computer somewhere, and we will use that as the cover. Now you downloaded your cover and saved it on your computer, we're going to go on to Kindle Create. So this is what it looks like. And now we want to go to New Project from File. So we click on that. And then you get a selection of books that you can make: novels, essays, comics with guided view, textbooks, travel guides. We want this one here. The reason we want this one here is, if you can see, this one you have to upload doc files. So that's not really what we want to do. We have a PDF file. So if you click on there, you can see you can upload a PDF. So now we choose the PDF file for our book, and we upload the interior for our book, which is this one here. So that's the interior of our book, and we click open. So now we just have to wait for it to import our file. And I think I'll stop the video and I'll come back to the video once it's loaded. So once this has loaded, if you want, you can read the description of what Kindle Create allows you to do. And what we really want to do is press continue. So what you have now is you have a preview of your Kindle book. So you can scroll down here to check the pages, and you can also preview what it will look like on a tablet or Kindle. So this is how the book will look on a tablet or on a Kindle. So over here you can also check how it would look on a phone. So that would be how it looks on your mobile, and also on a Kindle e-reader, which is always in black and white anyway. So that's how it looks like on Kindle. So if we go back on the tablet, and basically this is your ebook all ready to upload. Now what we need to do is we need to click publish on the right hand side at the top. So now all you have to do is press OK. And then you save this file on your computer. So I'm going to save it under my Would You Rather books. Press save. And now it tells me your working file, KCB, has been saved. Now you can save your publishable file. So then I click save there. And you can see it's created a folder, which is a KPF file. And this is the interior of our book. So we click save. Again, you save it in the same place that you have, where you have your Would You Rather book files. So now it says your file is ready to publish. So now you can go on show KPF folder, and that just shows you where you've saved your file, which is there. and then we can press OK, and that is it. And it's quite easy when you think about it. It's a little bit of a different process to your paperbacks, but you can do this with any of your low content books that are picture type books. So don't do that with your notebooks or your journals or anything like that, but you can definitely do it with this type of activity books where you don't have to write anything into the books. Or you can also do this with your children's picture books. So now I'm going to show you how to upload this onto KDP. And once you're on your bookshelf, you have the paperback already uploaded, and then all you have to do is go on to Create Kindle eBook. So we click on that, and now you can see it's a similar page to the one you get when you are uploading your paperback books. So as you can see, it's already filled in because you've got a paperback book that is the same. So everything is the same as in your paperback book. The title and the subtitle is the same, the author, everything is the same, apart from the bit at the bottom here where it gives you some different things to fill out. It gives you the age range. So you can select the age range, which was, for our book, it was 6 to 12. And there's also a US grade range. You could select that if you want, but because I'm not quite sure what range that would be, I'm going to leave that. So you can just select whatever age range is the best for your particular book. For mine, I'm just going to select 6 to 12, and I'm just going to leave that as it is. And then all you have to do is click I'm ready to release my book now. You could also make your Kindle ebook available for pre-order. To be honest, I'm not quite sure how that works and what that is. You could click here and find out a little bit more about it if you want. But for me, I just want to publish my book now, so I'm clicking on that. And then I just click on Save and Continue. And we'll wait a little bit, and it's done. Now the next page is all about Kindle ebook content. So now you've got a choice of clicking Enable DRM, Digital Rights Management. Again, it's not something that I know much about, so I'm just going to click No. I'm not quite sure what difference it makes. I will find out about it, but at the moment I've always clicked no and it's been fine, so I'm just going to continue with that. I think that is the easiest option. And then it gives you the option to upload your ebook manuscript. So we click on that and I'll show you the file that you want. And it's this interior file here, the one that's in like a cardboard box. So we click on that. We open this up. And this will upload the interior to Amazon, very similar to the paperback version. So we'll just wait a little bit, and that saved it successfully. And then the next thing we need to do is to upload the cover. So because we already have a cover ready, we click here, upload a cover you already have, and then we upload the cover file. And remember, it's the one that has just the cover, not the back as well. And it's a JPEG file. So we click on that. And we'll just wait a little bit for it to upload. And it has saved it successfully. And then we have Launch Previewer, the same as when we upload our paperback books. So we click on that, and it does take a little bit of time. So again, I think I will stop the video while we're waiting for this to upload. So at the moment I'm getting an error, your book cannot be downloaded, so I'll just skip this for now and I'll get back to it later. So the next thing you have to do is to just finalize this page, and it says ISBN, but then Kindle ebooks are not required to have an ISBN, so we just ignore this and go on Save and Continue. Right, so the next page is about pricing. The first box that we need to look at says KDP Select Enrollment, and I know some people were asking me about this. What this means is with KDP Select you can reach more readers, earn more money and maximize your sales potential. To enter the Kindle Storyteller contest, your ebook needs to be enrolled in KDP Select. So the thing is, KDP Select is really more for books that people can actually read. So they are for full content books, and they're only for ebooks as well. So not really for paperbacks. You don't get this option in paperback books. And I always enroll my books because you get paid a small royalty depending on how many pages people read. So I always say whatever you can earn extra is always good. So if I don't tick this, it just means it's not enrolled in it and you lose out on a few extra pennies. It's not really, it doesn't work out a lot. It probably works out very well for people who have novels and who have books where people read a lot of pages. But I always tick it anyway because it's just extra money that you might earn. So that's always a good thing. The territories are very similar to our paperback books, so you select all the territories, which is what I always do, unless you want to select individual territories, but I always click all territories. So then we come to the pricing, and I'm not actually quite sure what this is based on. You can choose 35% royalty or 70% royalty. Now, 70% sounds better, obviously, but it's not necessarily better, because if you scroll down, for example, if I choose 70%, a 70% royalty pays me 65 cents, whereas if I choose 35%, I get a royalty of $1.05. I could be wrong, but I think it has got something to do with the file, with the size of the file. I'm not quite sure about it. So in this case, what I usually do is I check on the royalties, and whatever pays me a higher royalty, that's what I choose. So I've chosen 35% in this case. The other thing that's very interesting to see is that there's a lot more Amazon marketplaces for ebooks, more than on the paperback. So you can adjust the prices here as well if you want to. I'm just going to leave it as it is. And then you can choose whether to allow Kindle book lending. That means allow your customers to lend your Kindle book after purchasing it to their friends and family for a duration of 14 days. So I will tick that as well. Why not? I can't see any negatives to this. So now that is the end of it. It can take up to 72 hours for your title to be available to purchase on Amazon. So let me just go back to see if I can load my preview now, because I was having problems earlier. So let's load up the previous page. And I'm just going to click on the launch previewer again. I'm not quite sure why it's causing a problem. So we'll have to wait for this to load again. And there we are. Now it's worked. Okay, so just ignore this. So we can just click OK. And that is the book. Don't worry about any white spaces at the top and at the bottom. This is just how it will look on your Kindle or on your tablet. But the thumbnail on Amazon is just going to be your cover, the same as with the paper book. Let's just check the interior quickly. So that looks like it's all in order. And then all you have to do is click on the top left-hand side where it says Book Details to continue the publishing process. And now we can go on Save and Continue. We have entered everything that we need to enter here, and then all we have to do is click Publish your Kindle ebook. So let's do that. And we're done. And that means that our book is now available as an ebook, and it's priced at $2.99. And it's not too difficult to do, but it just gives you another way of having some more royalties for your books. So I hope that was interesting for you. I'm just going to summarize all the steps, because if you're like me, I usually have to write everything down and then have a list in front of me and go through it step by step. So I'm going to do that now, and hopefully you can publish your own Kindle ebook very soon. So I'm just going to run over the steps to format your cover and format your interior and uploading onto Amazon. So this is a step-by-step guide, and I will leave a link so you can download the PDF files. So how to format your cover. First of all, you go to Tangent Templates, you open your KDP helper, then you put in your book size, and you scroll down to, for KDP Cover Creator, half cover use pixels. Then you go to canva.com and you click on Custom Dimensions. And there you type in the size in pixels. And for our particular book, it was a 6x9 inch book. The dimensions are 1875 by 2775 pixels. So if you have a 6x9 book, that's the size that you can use. And now you have to look for your paperback cover design in Canva. If you designed your cover in Canva, it should be in your files, and you then download it as a JPEG file. Once you've downloaded that JPEG file, you upload that file to Canva and you place it on your custom dimensions so that the front cover, the right half of your design, fills out the dimensions. And this is your ebook cover, and you can now download it as a JPEG. I quickly want to show you what the Amazon guidelines are for creating an ebook cover, because I realize that if you haven't got Tangent Templates, it seems a little bit of a complicated way to do it. So just in case you haven't got Tangent Templates, it says here that the ideal size of your ebook cover art is a ratio of 1.6 by 1. This means that for every 1000 pixels in the width, the image should be 1600 pixels in height. So all I can see from that is the ideal dimensions for cover files are 2560 by 1600 pixels. So what you could do is you could try using this size instead and see if that works, and then you don't have to go through the Tangent Templates bit. I'm going to try and do that as well, and I'll keep you updated to see if that works. There has to be an easier way to do it, but I'm just showing you how I do it at the moment, and it's working for me without problems. So I realize it's slightly complicated, but actually once you do it a few times, you quickly get the hang of it, and then it's not so difficult. But unfortunately, you do need Tangent Templates for that. The other way would be to join my Facebook group, and then if you want to design an ebook cover, just let us know on the Facebook group, and then I'll work out the sizes for you on Tangent Templates. So that's the other way to do it. And the Facebook group is the Home Boss group. I'll leave a link below the video for that as well. So that was how to format the cover, and now we're going to go step by step on how to format the interior. So for that you have to download Kindle Create, and once you open Kindle Create you click on New Project from File, you choose Comics with Guided View, and you choose the PDF interior file that you used for your paperback book, and you upload it to Kindle Create. Once it's loaded, you press Continue, and you can now preview your book. Click Publish at the top right hand side, and then save the file on your computer. Now you can save your publishable KPF file, and this is your interior of your book. So once you have your interior, you can now upload your ebook to Amazon, and this is very similar to the paperback version. So you go to your bookshelf and you find your paperback book that you want to link to your ebook. Then you click on Create Kindle eBook and you just follow the steps to upload your book as you would do for your paperback book. At the end, you check that everything is in order and you hit Publish. Now you need to wait for your book to go live. Congratulations! So I hope you enjoyed this video, and now you can make all your paperback books into ebooks if they're suitable. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button so that you can get notifications every time I upload a new video. And remember that you can download the list of keywords for your Would You Rather ebook from Gumroad, and I'm leaving a link to that underneath the video too. And that's all for today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!